This is my top 20 best minigames in Super Mario Party Jamboree. You know Super Mario Party Jamboree? It's the new Mario Party that came out in October. It came out October 17th. So I'm obviously doing the top 20. And I'm not going to tell you what it's like. You need to watch some of the other videos to make sure you're actually a true fan. Well, if you haven't, stay around, but I'm not going to tell you. But anyway, if you enjoy these, like and subscribe. 100 subscribers and playing doors in Minecraft. No swearing in the comments. I think it's obvious why I'm not allowing swearing in the comments. Isn't it obvious? I don't know it. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna get on with it. This is gonna be a very, very interesting video. Because I've done the top 20 minigames in Mario Party 2 and Mario Party Superstars. So it's only I have to do it here. But anyway, let's actually get on with it. Alright, you remember the Mario Party Superstars top 20 and maybe some of the old top 10s I did on it, but then I just did the top 20 and said like when I did the top 20 and then like that's it, no more minigames rankings in Mario Party Superstars. Well, spoiler alert, you might want to skip this part and skip over it until I swap to the slide with the actual ranking. But if you know what was in first place in the ranking, it was Crazy Cutters. But here they cooked up something, literally cooked up something like that's kind of like it. That's an accuracy conductor, kinda. And I'm talking about Prime Cut. The reason Prime Cut is here, it's because we have to cut. Basically have to try and cut it in half. You have to cut the meat in half, and half, and I have to wrap it properly. You only get 3 rounds. The reason this isn't in first place, the reason I didn't put this in first place, though, is only because it doesn't have enough variety to be in first place, because it's just the one piece of meat. Like if they cut like maybe a potato or something, then I could probably put it in first place. But it's at the top of the 20 instead. In Mario Party Superstars, so the dual minigames were kind of there were like multiple dual minigames that I honestly hated. But this time the dual minigames are honestly a little better. Well, except for the motion control ones, but you'll see where I get problems with the motion control minigames. Because I don't like the motion control minigames really. Well, apart from like 2 or so. But more on that later. But yeah, let's talk about all the marbles. Basically, it's basically a race between marbles, and it's simple. And I actually like this dual minigame, but shame it takes not that long, honestly. But I do like this. And honestly, I just do. It's just pushing the joystick. It's just putting the joystick, and even I'm just good at this. That's probably why sometimes I might put these on here, but it's still good. Another spoiler alert. So you should probably skip to the point where I actually put where I'm not on this slide and I'm actually on the slide with number 18. You remember the Mario Party 2 ranking, 2 top 20 where top 20 worst minigames? There was one minigame that I put on there because I was not good at it. But this version, I'm actually better at it. Platform Peril in Mario Party 2 was just not fun because it was just walking without any coins. But here it's a little more fun because I don't have to worry about the obstacles and more about the coins. And I do like the music in here and the Mario Party 2 version, even though they're both. But the music didn't save the gameplay, but half the time it might. But this time it's actually fun. I actually enjoy it. I heard people don't like this version, but it's my ranking. Don't even try and change it. Alright. You know something? Guess what you'd say is more fictional and stuff. Well, what about Unfriendly Flying Object? That could be. Honestly, yeah. Unfriendly Flying Object is where someone's in a UFO with those spike blues whatevers. I do not know what they're called. Okay, and there are and there are 3 players who I want to avoid them. It's kind of balanced enough, and I pretty much enjoy it. I enjoy mostly being the one player in this, but it's like pretty much either way. Have you heard of rags to riches or the rich get richer? What about instead of rags, you're on an ice rink and you have to get rich. That's what rinks to riches is. It's a coin mini game where you're in an ice rink. And the goal is to slide on the rink and grab the coins. I like the use of the Super Mario 3D World shoes. That's honestly probably why it's here. But anyway, it's pretty interesting. Yeah, I like the 3D World shoe. I like the red coins. I like the way it's portrayed. I like the red coins. I like the using of the 3D World shoe, and I like the coins. Also, I should have said this at the beginning, shouldn't I? Well, anyway, spoiler warning, okay? You please play Super Mario 3D Jamboree before you watch this. Please, just please. Yeah, like I was. You remember like I was talking about the motion control mini games? Well, there's only like a few motion control mini games I can actually allow and enjoy, but there are only 2 actually, and one of them is Twist and Sort. I enjoy this one only because the motion control is used in like a way that I like it, sorting it, and this is probably one of the things that I'd honestly enjoy. So this is probably why, and also, I guess what I'm going to put in the number 1 spot without skipping ahead in the video. You have to guess. No cheating in any way, and just try and guess. But anyway, Twist and Sort, definite good. It's definitely one of the best motion control mini games, but I don't really like them still. Oh yeah, I don't like motion control mini games. Actually, I just forgot that there are actually a couple more motion control mini games I like. Actually, there actually are 3 motion control mini games I like. Sorry about that. But anyway, you should probably think in a workshop you'd use a hammer. Well, let's hammer at home, then hammer the nails. I like this one, and I just never got the achievement on this one, but I still like it because I like this premise. And same for number 13, Nightlights. Nightlights the best motion control minigame by far. And it obviously is. Because I like the shaking, and it's kind of like Crank to Rank, but better. Okay, you know the coin minigames? Well, we're back with the coin minigames, I guess. Treetop Treasure. There's only one reason I put this on the list. It's because of the strategy in this. There's a little strategy in this. Because you could either bounce off players to get the coins, and you have to get the coins on the treetops. But if you fall off, it's a waste of time. But thankfully, if you fall off, you get dropped from high, and when you fall off, when you get launched back up or sent back up, you could actually land on a coin that's up there, and that's pretty interesting. About the dueling mini games. Well, you know a good duel mini game. What about Slappy Go Around? I honestly didn't think I'd like this, but I did because it's fairly balanced with the sides, and it's very good. But I prefer number 10, Light Wave Battle, because it's got everyone involved, and I think it's pretty fun. And anyway, we're on the top 10 now. Guess what I have at the number 1 spot? I'll say it again. Do you know in Mario Maker 2, I think you've all played a Spot the Difference level before. I have. Well, this Nintendo Switch Online, I don't think you even heard it. But anyway, let's swamp the difference. It's basically where the protective thumps are covering up images you have to spot the difference on. I've had this a lot of fun, but it didn't need to be so long. These minigames are longer, but honestly, depending on the fun variety, that might be where it's long, but who knows. In Mario Party Jamboree, there are some boss mini games, and some of them I enjoyed, some of them I didn't, and also, you know something, you can get boss mini games in the battle or versus mini games. Yeah, Mega Rocky Rent Trackers. I like this one, honestly. And some of these I might not. It's because I like the fact that this minigame, and I don't know why, I just like it. Maybe I like the whole environment, maybe. This might be the, hang on, I need to check. Fuzzy Flies is the last dual minigame on this list. I probably need to, I might remake the list if this, I might play, I haven't fully played every minigame to be honest, so I will fully play them all, and then I might remake this list if I have any choice. Remake this list and the worst list if I have any options, as I haven't even made the worst list. Anyway, Fuzzy Fuzz is fun and very interesting for me. Besides, you can even avoid the fuzzies and have a good time. You remember Hot Rope Jump from Mario Party 2 and Mario Party Superstars? Guess what? They made it like they one-up themselves with Hot Hop. It's basically a hot rope jump, but you're in a circle, running away from a fire breadstick thing, and trying to jump over magmogs. Or trying to avoid the magmogs. It's a lot of chaos, and I love it. Okay, guess, you know the item minigames? Well, I might not... Well, I like the item minigames. Well, I haven't really played most of them. But I know Flip and Find, why is it blurry? But anyway, if besides a blur, Flip and Find is good. It's like roll at the barrels. But honestly, a little fun. Honestly, it's more fun as it's a more matching game. And I'm pretty much all for these mini games, most likely. Yeah. Okay, moving on. Right. The next two mini games on this list are both mini games that have been remade. It's obviously been remade. Obviously, the wiki said it was remade. Jump the... You know, I'm not sure if... I don't want to get demonetized, so jump the... Just read it. Jump the bullet bill. I don't think I'll get demonetized, but still... I'm going to explain it, okay? Jump the gun. Oh, no, I said it, but it doesn't matter. I won't get demonetized. Oh, no, sorry. This mini game is basically where you have to jump... Where a player is firing a cannon, and you have to jump on the bullets to try and pass it. It's very fun, and can even have a little strategy to see if you could jump far. And even if you're at the end, there, you could even try and jump to the end from where you are. It's a very fun race. Sorry, out of all the minigames remade, this might be my favorite proper remade minigame. And this actually counts as a remade mini. This might be my favorite remade minigame. Stamp Out. It's like so fun. I just can't go around it. You can basically chaos and you can basically make a lot of colour. And I like these colourful style minigames. I love colour. I'm obsessed with it. You know the boss minigames? Well, the best boss minigame, I should probably say it. And this might be a spoiler for my thing, but it's not even out yet. Boss Sumo Bro Blitzers. This is basically almost everyone's favourite boss minigame, and I have to agree. It's because I like the way you have to connect the power panels to try and get your attack. I like the whole aspect of it, and I like the whole connection maze. And there's just nothing about it. Okay, make your predictions. Make a guess before I reveal it. What's the number one pick? Guess. You only have one guess, and no cheating. Not that it'd matter, but stop, no cheating. Okay. And now, the best Super Mario Party Jamboree minigame is... Mario's 3-peat, obviously. Why wouldn't I put this at number one? And I don't think you would have expected this to be at number one, as you haven't seen a showdown minigame for like the entire list. So that's honestly not very... So I don't think you'd really expect this to be number one. But it is. It's because it's basically a celebration of 3 minigames, basically. And maybe not a celebration, but it's got Leaf Leap, Bumper Balls, and Shy Guy Says. I just like this minigame. I actually just like it. I like the 3 minigames they picked. So that makes it better. If they'd have picked... They could have had and I like the way they went for it. And also, If I had to rank the minigames within this, I'd put Bumper Balls in last place, honestly. No hatred, it doesn't affect the minigame score or anything. It's just less interesting. Leaf Loop in second place and Shy Guess is in first place. Honestly, I think I should have put Shy Guess. I might need to redo some of these top 20s. I need to rewatch it, and I might have to read it. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, no swearing in the comments, and I'll see you all later. Hope you enjoyed your day. Goodbye. I said goodbye. See you later.